Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Shadow Archives. My name is Theo, and today I'm jumping into my review of Predator Badlands. And like always, I will try and keep this as spoiler-free as I possibly can without giving away any major plot details for the movie, but I do want to give you my thoughts on it, so let's jump into it. At the foreground of the movie, it begins with Deke being isolated from his Uwacha clan because of his size. And because he is the run of the litter, his father demands for him to be killed by his brother, but his brother, he's not having that shit. He says, I'm not doing that, Dad. I'm not going to kill my brother. And he tries to defend him and gets his ass kicked in the process. But in that process, his brother ends up being able to get Deke back onto the ship and send it off to a planet called Gina, which is also known as the Death Planet, where it seems like literally just about everything on this planet wants to kill you. And whenever I say literally everything, I mean even the blades of grass have razor blades on them that will cut you to pieces for walking through it. Now, the whole reason for Deke's brother sending him to Gina is because there is a creature on this planet called the Kalisk that is basically his tribe's version of acceptance. So if Deke can go to this planet and bring the head back of this creature, he will be accepted by his father and be able to be a predator. Shortly after landing on this planet, Deke runs into a sentinel from Weyland-Yutani called Ty, who is played by the lovely and wonderful Ellie Fanning. And this is important because the sentinel that Ellie plays basically becomes a part of what would be his team throughout this movie. And as they're traveling through the pickled pepper patch of poisonous fucking darts that try to paralyze you, try and say that 5 times fast, by the way, they end up saving each other's lives from this giant T-Rex flying through the sky trying to eat them. One thing I really love about this film is that it takes a new spin, a whole entire fucking 360 on the Predator series that we have never seen before. I mean, hell, we got Predators working with Sentinels and with weird-ass creatures, and it's just really good mixture of just comedic, action, horror. There's a ton of awesomeness in this movie. Dan Trachtenberg has done a fantastic job with Prey and now Predator Badlands. I think that they should just keep him on and let him do the remainder of this series if they haven't decided that thus far. A little bit later on toward the middle of the film, as we cut through basically the sequences of things trying to kill these two, they run into another thing that's trying to kill them, and it's a giant tree plant. And essentially, this little baby creature turns into a little ball and jumps into this thing's mouth and breaks its teeth and saves them and becomes another member of their team. And oh my god, is this little creature just the most adorable thing throughout this whole entire film. Does so much good comedic value brought into this, where there's a scene where she's copying the Predator for what they're doing before they go to bed. I was fucking rolling. I was dying from this scene. Now we come into our first encounter of the Kalisk, and basically, after one night's sleep, the Predator and Ty, they kind of ditch out on this little creature because it's annoying the Predator, and the Predator's just getting pissed off. So they ditch this creature, and they go and they come into their first contact with the Kalisk. And all the fight scenes in this are phenomenal. I think that the cast and crew that put these fight scenes together, they're some of the best I have seen in cinema in a very long time. I think it's up there to fight with the Marvel fights and all kind of gladiator fights. I think they are some of the best fight scenes I've ever seen. Now, this will be the last detail I give out because I don't want to jump too far into this and spoil it for anybody, but at this point in the film, we learn that there is another Sentinel being on this planet, several of them, but one being led by a twin Sentinel whose name is Tess, and she is the sister of Ty. But I think this movie is just phenomenal. You should go check it out. It is absolutely a great film. Dan Trachtenberg should just lead the Predator franchise from here on out, in my opinion. I think he's doing a fan-fucking-tastic job with it, and I think they should just let him keep doing it. I don't think they should change too much of it. I think they should just let him expand this universe into something extra fucking special for all of us to watch. This movie has great casting, has great acting, has phenomenal scenery, incredible by the Who or the HU, whatever they're called, soundtrack. The atmosphere is great. The creatures are fan-fucking-tastic. You know, I love so many things about this movie. I highly recommend it. I'm giving it my first 5 stars on this year. I think it might move into my #1 spot for this year for my actual like list that I'm going to put together at the end of this year. Definitely up there for this year for at least the top 3. Go check this one out. You will not be dissatisfied. But that'll do it for this one for me, guys. I appreciate every fucking thing you guys do for this channel and all the support you show. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Check under your beds, and stay safe out there, everybody.